Picture yourself on the deck of a cruise ship. Okay? Now think about all the different things that went into giving you that experience. Okay, so now that we have that. The summer of 2014, I was there. I was on a cruise ship, the Disney Fantasy, and I was there watching as the ship left Port Canaveral, and I was hit with this idea of like, why? How did this happen? What did this do to, how did this happen? Basically, like I just said. So, I'm a huge Disney fan. My family and I know quite a bit about Disney, but not as much about the actual Disney cruises. So here, I'm going to inform you today about the different workers. Well, let's start off with how it was built, the different elements that went into building it, and the different restaurants that are there, and then the workers. The Disney Fantasy is a pretty big ship, so there was a lot that actually went into it. It was built in Papenburg, Germany in 2007, and it took 5 years to build. The cost of the build was about $950 million. That's a lot of money. The company that built it was Meyer Werft Company, and there was roughly 5,150 workers in that company to help build that ship. According to the book Cruise Ship Tourism by R.K. Doling, cruise travel has been one of the fastest growing sectors in tourism industry. I'm convinced that the restaurants have something to do with that. First up, out of the 3 restaurants on the Fantasy, there's the Cabanas, which is a buffet-style restaurant. Now, everything is paid for up front in the cruise fee that you have to do. And for the restaurants, you rotate. But Cabanas is open up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And according to the website Ship Detective, at dinner time, the restaurant is transformed into a table service dining room, serving main dishes, main dining specialties. Since everything is paid for up front, passengers can just walk in, grab food, and they can take it back to their staterooms if they want, which I think is pretty. The next restaurant is called the Royal Court. This restaurant is supposed to represent the movies of Cinderella, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Beauty and the Beast, and Sleeping Beauty. This restaurant serves mostly French cuisine. Next up is the Animator's Palette. This is supposed to represent you actually, or the passengers actually being in a Disney animation studio. There are screens up all over the wall, and they show slides of characters being drawn on the screens. Also from Ship Detective, whenever the dining time starts, the dining room begins a magical transformation as scores of wall-mounted LCD screens switch to scenes of vivid undersea environment. The theme of this is Finding Nemo, where Crush the Turtle goes around and interacts with all of the guests, children and adults, and they just have opportunity to actually interact. There are microphones and cameras that let people actually interact with the screens. All of the food. Next up is the Enchanted Gardens. This was inspired by the Gardens of Versailles in France. While guests are dining, the room turns from day until night using the lighting. This restaurant serves market-type food from all around the world. All of this was made possible by all of the workers that are on the ship. Every single one of the workers, besides the crew members, are called cast members. And there are thousands of workers on there. First up, let's go with the waiters. Now, you get 2 waiters at your table. There are, and they also rotate with you during the switching of the dining halls. You get 2 of them. One of them is the head waitress, or waiter or waitress, who handles mostly the food and all the big jobs. Next up is the assistant waiter or waitress, who does mostly just the drinks. And they like to have fun in doing magic tricks and telling jokes and just entertaining their tables. Next up are the performers. There are a few different types of actual performers. They're the stage performers, where on a 7-day cruise voyage, you would get 5 Broadway-level theater productions in a theater auditorium that is about 3 decks big. The stage performers also do what's called Pirate Night, and according to allEars.net, they're actually changing Pirate Night to Star Wars Night. There's also the characters in the suits and dressed up like Disney characters, and they're guides, because every time a Disney cast member goes out into the public eye, they are acting, so they are performers. They're just cast member performers. Along with everybody in the food service and who helps with the pools and everything, they're all called cast members. Next up is the ship's crew. There are about 1,458 crew members on the ship who help run everything, like in the boiler room and the bridge. In conclusion, there's a great deal of time and money and manpower that went into building the Disney Fantasy. The restaurants are very unique and well thought out by the designers. There are thousands of Disney cast members that make everything happen. When I was on the ship 2 years ago, a very inspirational Disney quote came to mind. So in the Disney spirit, I will leave you with this, by Gusteau from Ratatouille. If you focus on what you left behind, you will never be able to see what lies ahead.